Queens. Shut up.
I am. Oh, there's no banner. Where's Banner Boy? Ugh.
Delicious.
Welcome to the Friends and Rivals podcast.
Let's talk Devils and Islanders. Let's talk Penguins and Rangers. But let's not talk about Flyers, because they're a bunch of fucks, which no one can deny.
That's not really our logo. That's for the logo later on. That's
There it is.
that is a lot better. That is the Friends and Rivals podcast. And yeah, great. NHL playoffs are still happening.
Yay.
Yippee.
We all got money on the Caps, though, right? Or at least three of us do.
I mean, yeah, you gotta. Are the Caps just as good because the Rangers aren't in the playoffs this year?
No,
Is that it?
No.
That good. I thought they got pounded last game.
Well, they're up 2-0 in this game, 2-1 in the series, and playing on home ice.
They've been this good all year.
They usually suck it up in the playoffs.
Shockingly enough, it has nothing to do with the fucking New York Rangers.
Shockingly?
Shockingly enough.
I don't know about that. Don't know about that.
Hmm.
Oh,
All right. Well, thanks for watching tonight's episode.
I'm all thrown off because I've been traveling. I started traveling again.
Forever.
And yeah, it seemed like it's going to be forever this time. But I'm down near my office in Florida, and we just had like a tornado rip through the south of us. So we were under a tornado warning for like the past 45 minutes. So it just like ended. So thank God. So I've been distracted.
God, that would have been good. Good material.
That would have been good timing and good material.
Really?
Really?
That'd have been wild.
No.
Just
But
fucking mid-sentence, the roof comes off above your head.
See the wind just like
we would go
blowing
so
them all around.
viral.
Yeah.
So
Why
to
are
have
you
status
yourself?
status in a Marriott, you get a little welcome bag.
Oh,
A little
God.
welcome bag. You get a little ball of water, and they give you little snacks. This time they gave you. I ate one of them, but they give you the coin chocolates and the little Oreos, little golden Oreos.
Yeah.
Who doesn't really like golden Oreos?
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Wait, hold on.
A
Is
golden
it for
Oreo.
the segment or for the golden Oreo?
For the golden
Oh.
Oreo.
I did it
Don't get
on
me
behalf of him.
They're not. It's not like they're bad. Like they're not bad. But
Right,
if I'm gonna eat a freaking Oreo, if I'm gonna ingest those calories, I'm gonna make it a damn good chocolate Oreo, and not some like okay golden vanilla, whatever the hell it is.
Expired.
It's not. It's not expired.
I'm going to say something a little controversial on this podcast.
I'm here for it.
We've been eating cookies, forever, kids, but
That's
and cookies go very fast in our house. Oreos have been the primary thing, but I've been getting the Rainbow Blast or Cookie Blast Chips Ahoy. The Rainbow Blast ones, a little like the M&Ms in them.
This is going great.
2 seconds, Steve. Jesus Christ. I'll tell you when I eat it weird, okay? So it gets your attention.
I don't know these ones.
The Candy Blast ones?
Yeah, do tell.
All right. I feel like those are better than Oreos at this point. I've had some Oreos, and I'm like, I don't know if it's like the type of like if there's something changed in them, but they don't taste as good as they did. And
It's a pretty bold statement, man.
Single or double stuff.
Single always. Never.
There's your fucking problem.
I've never.
What
eaten
What do you mean?
double
What do you mean? Never? What do you mean? Never double? We have
what are you
proven
talking
without a
about?
shadow of a doubt that the
No.
double stuffed Oreo is the best cookie on the planet.
When the hell did this happen?
Exactly.
I gotta disagree. I don't know why it's.
You
all of a
had
sudden-
your opportunity to disagree, and you didn't.
Eat a cock, Linda.
I don't
Anyway.
remember, but we all agreed.
So wait, the Chips Ahoy Rainbow, is it like
I'll get it.
like thanks. Yeah. Nope.
Lauren,
Back here.
Lauren,
Hold on.
What?
Candy Blast. That's what it says.
Candy Blast.
Look at that.
So are they like
M&M-y kind of things?
are they
huh?
Chips Ahoy's version of M&Ms? Yeah,
But Oreo has the finger blast. I like that.
of course
better.
it does.
It's just got.
I don't put those in my
I'm
mouth
there.
though.
But I would say this was some milk. They don't like it doesn't absorb all the milk and just like disintegrate.
Wait, hold
So-
it just like that. It looks like a little teddy bear face, doesn't it? With the red
It
and
does.
the blue
Yeah.
and the blue eyeball.
Is it?
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So it's a hard shelled chocolate candy.
No cookie. Yeah. Oh
No,
yes. Yeah.
the-
Yeah.
Okay.
It's,
They're
it's
little-
an M&M.
It's like a very tiny M&M.
Wait, are we not allowed to say M&M? Is
Well-
M&M Super Bowl at this point?
No, clearly you can't say M&M because it doesn't say M&M on the package. You
Yes.
don't want
Honey
Chips
Blast.
Ahoy getting sued, do you?
Yeah.
No.
Why would they get sued for something that we say? We don't represent them.
You never know.
Well, anyway,
Kinda
we've been favoring these over Oreos, and I had an Oreo the other day, and I was like, it's just not the same. It doesn't taste as good. And we have a whole thing of them, and I'm like, I'm not eating those. I gotta go buy more of these because this is what we're being eaten. So I don't know. I don't know if it's me, but
Hey,
And the-
I'm
so-
willing to give it a try.
The whole family doesn't necessarily share in your opinion that
nor on me, which is not a
Okay.
surprise. We're two of the same people. So
Yeah, it's
Expired.
like it's Ryan and I deciding on cookies. We always agree on cookies, and it's usually if it's not,
explodes.
it does explode the cream everywhere. If it's not double stuffed Oreo, it is the plastic tin from the food store like Publix or Stop and Shop, whatever you got. And the bigger cookies with the chunk, yeah. If it's
Shut
not
up!
an Oreo, it's
Shut
that.
up!
I'm not going to shut up. I will not shut up.
I will end this with the weird way I eat it. Or Steve.
Ooh, okay.
I just realized
Wait.
I do have a weird way I do it. Oh, I dip it
did
in
you
milk.
buy a button thing?
I dip in the milk, and because it's not like it doesn't absorb it super good, I leave it there for like 3-4 seconds, take a bite, and then I take some more milk with it, and then just get that full on effect because it doesn't have the full absorption. But it's like that second thing of milk. It's like that little sip. Oh yeah, that's right there.
Well,
There you go,
you've never
Steve.
tried. You've never tried taking a double stuffed Oreo, dip it in milk, let it absorb, suck all the milk off of it, then dunk it back in. Double
We're just
dip
gonna-
it, and then back in.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
We're just gonna
that's-
sub.
that's
just
the way
gonna-
to do it.
We're gonna sub Tom's name for Nick here. Okay, ready?
Time's a creep.
Take me off, baby.
Aw. Poor Nick's a creep.
All right, back to your regular scheduled hockey talk.
You using the whole fist talk?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Did anything outside of the NHL playoffs happen this week? We know the draft. The draft happened last week, so we're good with that. The fucking Islanders won. Great. This is the NHL playoffs. And this is the offseason right now. This is what happens. We get no content and nothing to talk about. You want to talk about? You want to talk about where they're going to trade Alexei Lafreniere?
I
Not
beg
yet.
to
Relax.
differ.
We got
had
time for that.
Huge news in Devil Land this week.
We did?
What? Wait, no. Hold on. What news did we have, Steve?
2 coaches
Uh-huh.
had their contracts not renewed.
Mm.
Ryan McGill, who was in charge of the defense and penalty kill, and Chris Taylor, who was in charge of the forwards.
Christine Taylor was in charge of the forwards?
No.
Wow.
She's in charge of Ben Stiller. This was Chris Taylor. And then also Jerry Deneen and David Cuniff were not brought back. These are 2 Nepo babies.
Mm.
Deneen Deneen is Kevin Deneen's kid, who was coach of Utica, but he got let go. So they let go of his kid too. And Cuniff was
Daddy
the kid of
Cuntiff?
one of the scouts.
Yeah, that's pretty.
So it's not nothing,
major
pal.
news.
We got
I did see something though that Malkin could have a new address maybe next year. Just it's what is kind of rumbling out there on the
Moving?
Twitterverse.
Was I didn't see, was he going to move out to Erie? What part of PA was he? He was just gonna
No,
switch suburbs?
it's possible the Penguins would move on from him, or he would move on from the Penguins because they might officially announce a rebuild now that Sully's gone?
When they did move on from Sully, I was hoping that could be one of the effects of it would be some of these veterans who have been loving just hanging around and not making the playoffs year after year might get another idea. Like maybe they do want to try something somewhere else. Malkin has always, wanted to stay with his best buddy with Crosby, but if he's got other ideas, I mean, he knows he's in the twilight. I don't know, I don't know if he realistically thinks he's got more than the season left in him. I know Crosby signed, a deal to go maybe a few more, but Malkin's like getting on toward 40. And, he's not been real effective since the season he was 31 years old. I mean, there's been a big decline there. So he should see the writing on the wall for as far as his time goes. And maybe he wants to get out somewhere and give it one more go with a team that's going to make the playoffs. Who knows? I would like that for him. I would like to see him do that. I would like the Penguins to make a deal around that. All those things would be positive to me. But last I heard, he's tied at the hip to Sid, and I didn't see the news report.
Does he have 4 more years left on his deal?
Malkin?
Yeah. Or
Christ,
3 years left on his deal. Because the 3 years left on his deal, I might want to take a chance on a year and a half's worth of a guy and see what you get out of him.
Malkin is a free agent after next season.
Didn't he and Letang sign like same 5-year deals? Was that really 4 years ago?
A while ago, yeah.
That was really 4 years ago? Jesus
Maybe when they were in their mid-30s, yeah.
Yeah. His last contract was signed before the 22-23 season. So
okay.
And it was a 4-year deal.
Huh. All right, so it's only a year of Malkin? Okay.
1 year.
At 7.5? 6.
6.1.
And you can be reasonably sure that the Penguins aren't going to re-sign him after that. So if he wants to play beyond that,
he's got to hang him up and go to the KHL. That's your course of action.
With that.
I'd pass. 100%. And we're looking for players, especially Sully guys. You kidding me? We're looking for those guys.
No,
but I don't think Malkin is the type of Sully guy that we're looking for. Maybe back in the heyday. In his heyday, fuck yeah, give me fucking Evgeny Malkin, sure.
Can you talk him into not being a center? I mean, if Sully can talk him into being, throwing him on the wing with somebody, I mean, he could provide something.
I think
he
he would
have
do
that defensive responsibility.
Yeah, I think he would do that, honestly, to play with probably Panarin or like a Kucherov or someone from his homeland, something like that. I could definitely see him going to one of these teams and teaming up with some Russian guy where the Penguins are, eating some contract and they're getting the most out of Malkin.
Gladly.
And I mean, that's what teams got to look at right now. You got to look at the Penguins eating some contract, and you got to look about getting the most out of Malkin. How many games are you going to reasonably get from Malkin in a season? 60? Is that reasonable to say?
Yes.
During the course of the season?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So, and you're
going to get
a healthy
is he feeling
guy.
tip top? That's another story.
Yeah, I get you. I mean, dude, he's got to be in your second line then. He's got to be in your top 6. You're not going to trade for a guy like that and not put him in your top 6. So you got to have room for him for sure.
I don't think he'd play bottom 6 anyway.
I
think he would just go to KHL.
Not yet. Anyway. I think you're right, Nick. No, Nick nailed it. 100%. Go right to the KHL instead of playing those fucking minutes. No way.
Yeah, that's what he's going to. Him and Ovechkin will be playing on the same team probably or something. Actually, I don't remember if they played from different teams in the KHL when they were coming up. I think they played different teams actually.
What when the
probably? I mean, they were teenagers.
Strike?
Yeah.
Oh, in the strike year.
No, before. No, they not the strike year when they were coming up because they played for those teams before they became.
I would imagine though, you're now going back as a free agent though, right?
Well, he retires. Oh well, yeah, but they would normally go back to their club. So Malkin played for. That's what I thought he played for Mittelberg, Magnetorsk, whatever that name of that fucking. And Ovechkin played for CSKA. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ovechkin played for CSKA. I could be wrong, but pretty.
Expired.
And generally, these guys go back and play for their teams. I mean, so yeah, so I guess there's different leagues. So it's like probably a feeder league into the actual KHL, or was RSL then when he was there. But anyway, long story short, I think the two of them go back to their town clubs, play there. They're when they're done, you know.
Right. Now they're a draw. Now people want to come see this NHL player, now playing the KHL. Great. It's good for the hometown team.
He was Dynamo. Dynamo Moscow is Ovechkin. My bad. That's his team. So but they are different. They are different clubs they came up on.
They suck.
Ovi's got a
what
few
else
more
we got?
years though. Ovi's got a few more years before he heads back to KHL, I think.
Really? You think he's going to stick around a few more years?
Why not?
I
He was like a 50 goal scorer this year, wasn't he?
42, 40.
He might have hit 50 if he
Oh,
didn't
if-
get injured.
Yeah. Well,
Right. If you didn't get injured,
Yes,
yeah, I
yeah.
agree.
You know, I mean, what's he got left? I think he's got one more year left, right? On his current
One more
deal?
year at 9.5. Yeah.
Well, the money doesn't matter. It's just more of him.
Well,
staying
no, just-
around, you know. Yeah. Yeah, one more year, and then he's going to play out his contract. But the question would be then, what do you want? I mean, what is he now? He's 39.
39. Yeah.
He hasn't hit 40 yet.
Mm.
He could play a couple more years and attempt to hit 1,000 goals. I mean, it's not out of the realm.
who
He'll
could have
clearly
predicted that?
break 900. next
4
year.
more. You'd have to play 4 more years. I mean, listen. I know we all doubt him on it. 30 a year he's getting. He's not going to be in the 40s anymore after this year. It's
we
not.
keep
It's
saying
not.
that.
It's not going to
He's
happen.
39. He just
I get it.
on almost 50 goals a year rate. I mean, who knows? We'll see what happens this next year. Next year he plays a full year, or if his body starts to break down inevitably, like most people will. But he's got that Yager body, just built like a truck and play forever. Fucking great. That's right. Fucking great.
Fucking great. Fucking great.
Well,
Steve last week was so generous. When I was in New Jersey last week, I got a signed puck by him. It was from him. It was great. So I put it in my bag, and I'm going home. I'm going through security, and my bag gets pulled by TSA. I'm like, what the hell do I have in my bag? This was a very light trip. It was like 2.5
Hold on.
days.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Nick, who did Tom get a signed puck of?
I thought it was from you. That's what it sounded like from Steve Wojciechowicz.
But who's you? Right. I mean, you totally jumped into the middle of the fucking story.
It's not important who signed the puck in the story, though.
Okay.
It's a Will Cooley puck. It's great. I love it.
Cooley.
But the puck set off the bag sensor at TSA. So that's a note and a travel tip to everybody, you two that are listening. Don't keep a hockey puck in your bag. You will have your bag pulled by TSA.
Hockey teams must have a hell of a time traveling.
Yeah, I think they get around that. I'm pretty sure.
Did they say anything? Like,
Well,
I know
she
it's
brought
TSA
the bag over, and
the
she looked at the
personality
X-ray, and she was
Frustrating.
yes, it was frustrating. But she was looking at it and goes, "Do you have a hockey puck in your bag?" And I
She
thought
goes,
to myself,
"What is this?"
no, I'm just
How is
happy to
this?
see you, lady.
I was like, "How fucking racist is this? She's judging me? You think I just arbitrarily walk around with a hockey puck?" And I went, "Oh yeah, shit, I do have a hockey puck in my bag."
Don't eat a cock, Linda. Don't eat a cock.
Yeah. Her name was not Linda, though. Sadly, it was not.
It was Karen.
Sadly, it was. I don't know if it was. I don't think it was Karen. I don't think anyway. Did anybody figure out
No,
the draft
didn't even
lottery?
try. Didn't even really try. It had
I
to
watched
do with 4-digit numbers. That's all I heard. I really came up with.
I watched the NBA one tonight. They pulled the cards like they always do, and it looked pretty fucking normal.
Yeah,
There was
normal.
no
Who won?
guy. There's no guy with the Dallas Mavericks.
A team that had
Mavericks.
1.8% chance to win won the lottery. Not
Well,
only
well,
that,
obviously the deal was they trade that dude to the Lakers, and the NBA gives them the fucking lottery pick.
not only that,
Fucking NBA just like
3 other teams leapfrogged the 3 teams with the worst records. So the team with the worst record is actually picking 4th in the draft.
My God.
Or 5th in the draft. Sorry, 5th in the draft.
Kind of crazy because all the shit about, like the NHL, it was out there that, NHL's draft's kind of wonky, blah, blah, blah.
Kinda.
But at least it was upfront and transparent, and they even released the codes that the order of the balls that win. And I mean, it's not the most exciting thing, but it's not supposed to be that exciting aside from the. But the whole thing with this is, how do you not go conspiracy theory? Because I mean, Navs were just they completely shot themselves in the foot. Looked like they're going to be terrible for a long time. Weren't even close. 1% chance to win the thing because they weren't even that bad. They traded Luka before. Well, when he had obviously got them all his wins, and now they all of a sudden get another potentially very, very good player, and 2 other teams leapfrog the worst teams. Like, what the hell is that shit?
well,
come on.
but they're gonna pick Cooper Flag. I mean,
Yeah,
Cooper Flag, a white guy. I mean, come on,
Yeah.
a white guy is gonna go to the game. I mean, cute that he's did great in college or whatever, but he's
An
gonna
American.
do good in the game. Come on.
It's cute.
An American white guy, right? The Europeans come over and they're all great. They're all white too. Like Luka's a great player. He's white.
He's just European. That's it.
But they're European, right? It's the fact that it's an American white guy. That's the cute. That's the cute thing about it.
And this
Christian Leitner too.
Right.
He's not even close to Christian Leitner. He's
not close to Christian Slater either. You're absolutely right.
No,
I love the Knicks so bad.
In your face, it explodes.
I think he would have slapped me if I was within reach.
No, I would have hugged you. Then I would have really annoyed you, gotten really close. I'm like, all right, enough, get out of here. Oh, so what's going on in this game? It's supposed to be nothing.
Yeah, the games are what they are. The Knicks are freaking losing. I hate watching the Knicks when Boston goes on one of their runs, and they just did in the second quarter.
That's basketball, though. It's back and forth. There's always huge runs. It's just how it goes.
I predicted the Knicks would be swept, and obviously they weren't. But the Celtics are going to win 4 in a row at some point in the series. So there's that.
There you go. So what do you guys think about the Toronto Florida series? That's
Expired.
And it's not expired. It's actually tied 2-2.
Why is the expired thing always a thing?
He wants to go home.
He loves it. He loves it.
He's expired.
I didn't watch the game last night. But what did you? I expected 2-2 after 4, 3-3 after 6, going to a game 7. That's what you expect.
I think. What did we all say? I said Panthers 7. Toronto at 7 was Steve. So we're
What an idiot! What an idiot!
Oh no, I was gonna say very close. Either way, I could go either way. Bill, Panthers in 5, which is not gonna happen now.
Not a believer.
Tom Panthers. I'm a believer. Tom and Panthers in 6. So pretty interesting because
Fucking whammy! I still got a shot at it.
But
The Panthers.
Yet.
that series is going into the Panthers.
The Knicks are the Maple Leafs. The Knicks and the Maple Leafs are the same.
I was gonna say the Panthers are basically bringing Toronto into their type of game, getting real dirty, getting real physical, and trying to just grind out a win. And to be honest, Toronto hanging in there for now. If Toronto can get out of this series alive, without major injuries to anybody, they have a better chance than I think most teams to go hold the whole way. I thought, it's gonna be hard to beat Florida, but it's 2-2. It's anybody's game at this point. And like I said, it gets playoff hockey. Things are getting called. Elbows everywhere. Big hits.
Could have an all-Canadian Stanley Cup final.
We could.
No.
We
No.
could.
Man,
Could you imagine the
how
fucking
awesome would that be?
Canada
No.
going ape shit? Toronto in the
Oh,
finals? Come on, that'd be insane. I don't want to
No.
see it happen, but just saying that'd be insane.
Has there been any actual talks as who's going to be GM for the Islanders?
There's been a lot.
I mean,
of
There's
talk.
been a lot, yeah.
Well, I've seen a lot of talk centered around fucking Lou Lamoriello. Why do you want him part of your organization moving forward? You already fired him. Send him packing. Goodbye.
There's a lot of smoke.
Move on.
And
Move on.
there's smoke, there's fire, right? So the talk is that his contract's not being renewed, but he could come back on as some sort of special advisor.
He's got connections,
Something.
though,
He's got
right? You
connections,
can't deny he's got connections.
His tendrils could be still, in the with Malkin, the owner, and who knows. I think realistically, I think he might stick around if they hire somebody who's not a standard pick. Like Holland it sounds like they've moved on from Holland. There's a few others that are all, people that have all been GM before that could possibly step in, but it's possible they could just go, let's grab somebody else that doesn't have the experience. That's been maybe a assistant GM somewhere and go for based on what their interviews are like, and maybe directionally where they want to go with the team. Maybe that's what happens, and if that does, it's a possibility that Lou sticks around just to help and do whatever he does, right? I'm not happy with the whole him being there. It's like get rid of him, because I think I was reading some other folks saying similar thoughts, which is if he's still around, why would you want to go there if you can't be the GM and totally with your team? Like, if he's like is talking to the president, to everybody there of owners and telling them his own things. Yeah, I'm hoping that's not the case. But anyway, we'll see, because it's still all rumors at this point, in my view. I don't know.
Here is a name that I've seen floated around, and I would like Billy. We're going to play the pronunciation game.
Ooh.
Yes.
So, Billy, get ready. Please pronounce this name.
Oh,
Jarmo Kekalainen.
Well, that didn't go well.
that was pretty good. Good job.
Yeah,
Well done, Bill.
Jarmo's name's been
Excellent.
there.
Excellent.
He's been said a lot.
Columbus Blue Jacket
Columbus
guy.
GM. Yep, Columbus GM.
That's actually
I
correct.
didn't say Yarmo's name
Because you couldn't pronounce it.
Well, I didn't want to completely butcher it, but I figured
I always thought he did a very good job with Columbus, given that it was Columbus. I mean, wasn't a place where people really wanted to go. But I feel like he did draft well when he was there.
I don't think it matters every time with that. I think I look more at like the trades they've made and moves to try to make themselves better, because the draft is always a crapshoot. I don't care who you are. It's hard. It's really hard. You can definitely, get it right sometimes, but even the best teams fuck up a lot. And a lot of times it's just we've talked about it a million times, like those hits later in the draft. Sometimes it just everybody passed on certain guys 5-6 times, and all of a sudden they become a big guy, or like a second, third round guy that ends up being the best guy from the class. Like it just happens.
No, we can't pass on fucking Hugh Jessamine though, right? That's great.
But that's a great look at that. Everyone talks about that draft class because that class was insane. Almost every pick from there was, except for the Isles
Not
and
every
the Rangers.
pick.
Yeah,
Not
Isles and
every
Rangers
pick.
both missed, heavily. But like, there's like
Severely.
had super loaded class, and then this year they're saying this is not a good class, but there's good players at the top end. Now, let's see what happens in a few years. Who knows? Maybe they're all fucking wrong, and you get a few guys that just come out of nowhere and they become, the next Pasternak or something. Somebody that comes out of nowhere and completely nowhere. But Pasta wasn't number one overall pick, and or like I'm sure there's a million guys you can talk to, and this happens all the time. And so, in my view, I think the more important thing is looking at GMs who have not been bent over like a Chiarelli. Like I was happy. I hope to God he doesn't show back up Isles. Even Snowy was made a couple trades with him partially to get the Barzal pick. And there's things like that you're just like, dude, stay away from those guys. Get the guys that are going to try to make the team better with good, shrewd trades, and build through the draft and build through, the ways you can control. The UFA thing is heavily dependent on where you are. And we all know Columbus is not a good destination. We were all shocked that Gujar went there. Nobody thought he was going. We all thought he was going to New Jersey.
Nick, too soon.
Okay, sure, but the point is, anyway, it's too early to tell. There's a lot of names being thrown out there, but I'm hoping that we don't chase away people because of Lou being around. Hopefully,
no, you just being the Islanders will do that by itself.
Possible. Can't deny it.
Now this is the wrong bell.
We're gonna go to weekly WTF. Now listen, this is it. This is championship round.
This is the finals.
So what are we doing after this?
He's just gonna make
get through one thing and then
singers.
What's that?
That's a great idea.
But just make slideshows.
Gonna be like all music, yeah.
And your vagina
All
be
music.
too wet. 100%. And here's how.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it'll be a big surprise, big reveal next week when we get to the weekly WTF and what we're doing for the last week of the season. All right, so as a reminder, these are Steve's teams. Gone. Nobody left.
Too big.
There's Tom's. Now, Tom wanted a smaller name, so he's got a smaller name there. We got his Rangers.
But look at the sides. Wait, so look at the sides of his fucking Oilers logo. Are you kidding me? Jesus
what?
Christ, Bill.
Because they're in the finals.
So what?
Okay, well.
Nobody ever respects an artist in his craft. It's so true.
Next three are gone here.
How do you? What? Did you have to have a background on his name? I mean, you're blocking her fingers.
Oh my God.
Everybody's a critic. And then we've got,
I want you to think about these things, Bill.
Yeah. And there's the Bruins, the other team that's left. So
notice his name. His name isn't blocking anything. You notice that, right?
The final week. We just got the Oilers and the Bruins left. And let's have our showdown.
Was she?
Was
it's
what?
the same outfit. That's
no. I was just wondering, as she's doing the split there, how much is you think it all flesh the entire way across?
No.
You don't think? Do you think there's a gap?
A gap?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Never mind.
Anyway, we're moving on to it's the Bruins and the Oilers, and let's get it going. All right. Well, Tom, do you want to start, or do you want me to start?
You can go ahead, Bill.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead. Yeah, I got no chance. Okay, over to Tom.
I mean, yeah. I think we kind of knew the Oilers would have had the best power play when we started this. I think we did a good job of making sure of that.
We did, and I go back to how we conceived this whole thing when Tom and I were in Pittsburgh, sitting there watching the Penguins game, and just kind of spitballing this idea of the all-time greatest power play on a team, and I think we knew within about 11 seconds that there was no question that the Oilers were going to win. Somehow we made this into like a weekly
We dragged it out for 6 weeks, I think.
Fucking bravo.
ridiculous amount of time on something that we all knew already. I mean, and I say that, but it's still we still have to vote. Stephen and Nick will have to vote.
Yeah, they certainly have to vote. That's correct.
I'm going to cast my vote not for the team from Boston, for the team from Edmonton. I will cast my vote for the Oilers.
Yeah, I think the finals were last week, Oilers and Penguins. So I think that's
I did it. I found it.
That was it. But the Oilers went away here. I think. Look, great team, great power plays, but I mean, Oilers.
Yeah.
Oilers all the way here. And you don't even have Draisaitl. Draisaitl could slot in instead of Curry and be honestly like the same thing.
Yeah.
It just
Pretty much.
unbelievable.
Yeah, they had an extra.
Thank you.
Yeah.
In your face, it explodes.
And so we know what happens when it's time for Edmonton to celebrate.
Oh!
There you go. I like the naughty. Good job. Should have said winner, dinner, chicken dinner, or something like that. Come on.
I suck.
I would. Wait, what? What? What happened?
She was famous for about 3 minutes, right? This one?
I'm a little shorter than the Haktua chick.
She was in. Well, the Haktua chick is a fucking multi-millionaire.
Not anymore.
Yes, she is.
She is.
I thought she spent all that money already.
No.
The fucking
On what?
no.
No, she played along. Oh, she had nothing to do with it, right?
Yeah.
Supposedly. But she played along with the thing where they sold the fake
money
Bitcoin thing. That online currency crap and screwed all
pump
over
and dump
her
scheme.
fans.
Pump and dump. And,
That's it.
I mean, does she still have one of the highest rated or listened to podcasts? Or
Well, she's she's rebranding the podcast.
Oh, well, doesn't matter. Whatever.
I'll just stay on this one, I think.
She just go away. Imagine having your whole career based off of a literal comment to a random person and being a millionaire.
Yeah.
Off that.
All because you were drunk one night walking the streets.
I always thought it was going to be douche nozzle that did it, but apparently it was Haktua.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Who knew? Who knew? Who knew?
So yeah, next week we'll have something just incredible to fill the weekly WTF space. I can't wait to share it with everybody.
We didn't even talk about anything yet.
Talk about what?
He's hyping it up. Don't worry. It's going to be incredible.
Oh, God.
Just going to be amazing.
Oh, boy.
He's under-promising it because he's going to over-deliver.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought it was over-promising.
I don't know. It sounded like he was.
Oh, that feels better.
All right, let's go to the state and Steve's stomach. This one, we're not keeping up with current events.
Ooh.
I saw one thing online which led me to something else, but they both came from my TikTok feed, my algorithm. So please go to November the 4th.
That scares me.
11. Well, in this case, yeah, yes, you should be. This one is. I'll tell you after what it is. What led me to this?
November 4th. Hold on a second. Was a Friday.
Ooh.
Breakfast was a Belvita and a can of Coke Zero.
Fucking Belvita.
That's what it always is.
Did you
just have your things pre-filled?
Or Nabisco? Nabisco? Who
guys, pre-fill. You should just pre-fill his calendar with that at this point.
Let's just relax here, all right, guys? I'm just Just doing my bit. Let me just get off my fake case. Lunch was 2 pieces of fried chicken, 2 mozzarella sticks, and a 20-ounce can or 20-ounce bottle of Coke Zero. Dinner was a slow cooker pulled chicken sandwich with broccoli and corn on the side and a can of Coke Zero. Tom, why did you pick Friday, November 4th in the year 2022?
If I knew you were going to eat this much fried chicken, I would have freaking guessed this date a long time ago, my friend.
Okay, terrific.
Because this ridiculous fucking thing happened. Play.
Time's
Hey,
up,
it's Danny.
No, not
She
yet.
fell in love with Jack.
We fell for each other
Is there no
straight
audio?
away.
She
Why is
asked
there
me
no
to call
audio?
her puppy, and I thought it was cute.
Where's the
But that
audio?
happening
Why is there no
turned
audio
out to have a
playing?
lot more significance than Jack
Oh.
knew.
I am getting audio.
I love about Big Dog is that
I'm not getting
I
audio.
get to just
Okay.
play around and
I don't know what they're
be
saying.
praised and be taken care of.
While Jack was happy to get on board the puppy play boat, many onlookers had other opinions about their unusual relationship dynamic.
We do get a lot of negative comments online. Take it to the pound and have it euthanized. Jesus Christ, you need therapy.
Can this puppy-loving pair convince the world that what might seem weird to others is perfect for them?
Just 1 minute.
Tucson, Arizona man.
Hey, come on in. Come here. How's your walk? You want a treat? Yeah? You want a treat? Okay, I'll get you a treat.
My name's Danny, and I'm a puppy girl. Just
No,
like
we're not listening to this whole
My name
fucking
is
thing,
Jack,
are we?
and I'm Danny's owner.
Hold on, just get to the bit
want
where he
something
gets the thing of peanut butter out. Just go that bit, and then we'll continue. Okay, let's
Puppy
move on.
play is
Um,
when somebody acts
not sure
like
we
a
have
puppy and they can either have an owner or not. You run around in ears and a tail or play with dog toys, and
Oh my
it's just
God.
really fun. When I first told Jack that I was into puppy play, it was really small and innocuous. I just said, hey, you should call me Puppy as like a pet name. And once he was fine with that, I kind of just spilled it like, okay, cool. I'm actually into puppy play. I like acting like a puppy. You should buy me a bowl. And
Yeah, it was pretty like spontaneous.
some more like dark
Got a-
leather
she's wearing
puppy
a
things.
bone on her
I'm feeling more
collar.
aggressive as a puppy.
See,
Then I
now
can wear
this
the
is where I
black
thought it
leather
was going to go a
and the
lot earlier.
chain, and it kind of looks like I'm a vicious dog instead of just a cute little puppy. I decided to start posting on TikTok because I thought.
All right, that's what happened November 4th, 2025. Or 2022.
No.
Whatever it is.
Fuck me like a dog.
You didn't have that sound bit? God
I
damn it.
didn't have that one already queued up. I had to go get the video.
Yes, that
It's-
video was sponsored by Belvita.
It's TA, you fucknut.
No, the one with the D is, that's the offshoot. That's with that's the one you
That's
get from
that's the
Dollar
Sheen
Tree.
version.
From China?
Tom is a weirdo.
No, he's
Where
not.
does he come up with this shit? It's so disgusting.
So do you want to know the video? You want to know the video that got me to that video?
Yeah, I
Oh,
love
please.
the fucking thought
Up-
train
up.
on this one.
Apparently, and it just happened recently, so this would be a current event, but I couldn't find a full-length video, which kind of sucked. But they have a dog competition, like a man and another man being a dog. They go through like a whole like Westminster Kennel Club dog show, and they show their fucking dogs that are humans around. They all get voted on, and apparently one of the dogs
Frustrating.
They check
did
if they're
this
neutered.
perfect perfect spin, circle, something, and it was all over the internets. Apparently,
I can
shock you guys.
absolutely see how that one video led to this other one. So that makes perfect sense. And so let's examine why you got to the first video.
That was it. But years of TikTok and
minutes
weird
of
searches.
Googling dog people.
And maybe it's this segment. Maybe it's 194 episodes of searching for shit like this.
I suck.
Do you guys random throwback? Did you guys watch Liquid Television on MTV?
When the hell did this happen?
I knew the name. That was it.
It was like all these shorts, and like Beavis and Butthead was like came from that, because it was like Aeon Flux was from there. They're all mostly animated, but there was a live action short, and they were all like a minute, 2 minutes long. It was called Dog Boy, and it was like this guy dressed up as like a dog, but he was like a man dog, and he was like a detective, and it was like a play on the shitty detective shows, but he was a dog, and it was nothing that interesting, but the song was very catchy, and it's like almost like it's not a Scooby-Doo thing, but.
Hold on, you got a couple minutes? I'm gonna get in my time machine.
Oh boy!
You didn't reduce
right up Tom's gallery.
1.21 gigawatts.
It is so much better than that fucking story you just had us watch.
I don't think so.
Oh, I fucking know so. Okay.
Oh, no
What
way.
is this? Wait. Oh, look at this.
Not even.
Look, this was a non-Brian comment
Get
left.
out of here, cheap viewers on Stream Boo. Nobody gives a shit.
We can buy viewers.
God damn it, Russia.
No.
Fuck off. We're not watching you.
No. How do we block these people?
We just don't pay attention to them. That's
okay.
it.
I could do that.
Don't eat a cock, Linda.
There you go. Thank you. Fuck you, Linda.
So wait, what was the name of the show, Nick? Or
Liquid
the song?
Just Liquid Television Dog Boy intro or something, like Dog Boy theme music, theme song.
Let's see if we can. Oh shit.
He goes, oh
shit.
Uh-oh.
Or just look for a song by Liquid Tension, Experiment.
Oh, we don't got an hour to do this, dude.
But maybe this will perk you up. It's the world premiere of Stewie the Dog Boy.
No, this is not it. This is Nickelodeon. Liquid Television.
Steve.
God damn it. You Googling motherfucker.
Wrong Dog Boy. Look, Steve,
I got it.
I got it. Sneakers.
I got it. Can you see that now?
This is not it.
I wish I never told the guys at work about my operation. Now they all call me Dog Boy.
Who is Dog Boy, and how did he come to be?
So, Doc, you gotta tell me, what's wrong? Why have I been feeling so creepy lately?
You're in excellent physical shape. Except for one thing, your heart.
Oh, heck, well, what's wrong with it anyway?
In medical terms, well, it's all messed up. It's gotta get yanked.
What? That's not the theme song. That's like a fucking part of the thing.
No,
Jesus Christ.
Bill, you got to get.
How are you this bad?
This is the theme, the Gary Show. The ultimate
the opening theme, the Gary
Show.
Show. This is the song that you hear as they play the credits. It's almost halfway over. How do you like it so far? How do you like the theme to Gary Show? I love that song.
This dude, Dog Boy, Look at Television. The first episode is right there.
That was the fucking. That's what I just pulled up.
This is to Steve singing before.
Okay, terrific.
Hey, watch it, pal.
I couldn't find the audio clip fast enough. Whilst those guys are searching, Counting Crows, new album, great job, boys. I do like it a lot.
Okay, so Tom's been texting me. The new album consists of 3 new songs two songs
What are you
that
talking
they
about?
two songs that they recently released.
There are 5 new songs that were
Hey,
recently
dickhead,
released.
would you shut up and let me fucking
No.
talk?
Go ahead.
3 new songs, 2 songs that they released about 2 months ago, and then 4 other songs. Every day, Tom's like, "Oh, this song is like low key one of my new favorites. Oh, this is a great song. I love this one. Oh, I've been listening to this song on it." Just all 5 of them. He just kept texting about. So,
No, you said
he's
you
right.
wanted you wanted my opinion with the first text, and I gave you my opinion of the
He's
song.
absolutely right. It's fucking phenomenal. Check it out. Just you can't necessarily go by Tom's.
And it was $9 for the entire album. $9.
Why did you pay for it?
What do you mean? Why did I pay for it? I wanted it. I want the album.
You have Amazon Prime. You get it for free.
It's okay.
Physical copies of albums. That's what you got to get.
Yeah,
they're
man.
all unopened. You don't listen to those.
Know, man?
No, it's not unopened. They're just in a protective sleeve.
All right, I bought the CD too anyway, but whatever.
Of course you did.
Have you found it yet, Nick? Because it doesn't fucking exist.
It does exist. I'm playing them right now. I can't share. I'll send you.
Nick's
Send
got to
the link.
scour the dark web.
I was trying to find like just the song because it's all like the episodes.
Was it Dogman by King's X? You can put that one. You can find a bit.
No, Bill, it's never King's X, Bill.
No.
Because they had a song called Dogman on their album
We
called
talked
Dogman.
about music. We already talked about music. We're done talking about music.
Mm-hmm.
That was music for the year.
Great. Now that's what he's going to use for his weekly WTF. He's going to
I'll
just
finally-
decide to talk.
I'll try to
talk
just
music.
isolate the
It
actual
wasn't until
song.
you fucking opened your mouth.
Oh, like I've ever given this guy an idea. I have this new clip, and I haven't found a place to put it to say it yet. To drop it. Ugh.
We'll just drop it now because nobody's talking. Otherwise, why aren't we wrapping up the episode? I don't even know.
I thought Nick was still looking for something, to be honest with you.
I got it.
Make fun.
Make fun?
Make fun, not funny.
Not funny.
I'll send the link later.
Make fun. Not funny.
Tomorrow.
Don't eat a cock,
Next
Linda.
Oh.
Let's go back 5 minutes ago.
You didn't shorten the fucking clip.
That's what you said 5 minutes ago. Holy shit.
It worked. Son of a bitch. Why? Okay. This has been a tremendous show for those. I mean,
Brian,
God
I
have
don't know why
mercy
you
on
do
your
it.
soul.
I'm sorry, Brian.
Really don't get it.
It's not a good week.
This is for
No.
Nothing.
Oh.
There you go.
That's Billy. Go ahead and say something, Woody, on top of this. I still think Nick's name is still covered in her hand, by the way.
Stacy Keebler's backside is brought to you by Belvita.
Wait, did you
It's
say
Aquaphor.
Bill Vita or Belvita?
Belvita.
Bill Vita would be good.
Oh,